A woman froze to death in a cemetery overnight after police had failed to find her injured and sheltering under a tree the night before. Jacqueline Parsons' body was discovered by a dog walker in Hull last Sunday morning, and a post-mortem has revealed she died of hypothermia. The 53-year-old had fallen off her bike on Saturday evening, but although police were called after a passerby saw her in distress, they were not able to find her. Ms. Parsons' family have spoken of their distress after discovering she had died in pain. Her brother Rob, who lives in Stratford-upon-Avon in Warwickshire, said, "It is bad enough to find out that I had lost a sister, and after hearing that, you just hope that there was no pain." He said, "Then we found out that not only was she in pain, but she was on her own too. She was a very nice girl and she should have been on holiday now. She was due to go away last Wednesday with her sister and her family, but instead she was on a slab in the mortuary. She was such a nice girl, and such a young girl too. She had all of her life in front of her." Police have confirmed they were called to the city's Western Cemetery late on the Saturday afternoon, but could not locate Ms. Parsons, who is believed to have used her bicycle as a crutch to take shelter under a tree. Mr. Parsons only found out police had attended the graveyard on Saturday evening through the passerby who had initially seen Ms. Parsons in pain. "Share this article." Share the 70-year-old said, "It was on Tuesday evening that I got this new information that actually the passerby had seen my sister in distress. She was complaining about her leg, and whether she broke it or not I don't know. But she was in a lot of pain, and she was shouting for help. The passerby asked her if she wanted him to call ambulance, and she said, 'No, I want help.' He left her there and went home, and the way I've heard it is that it was an hour and a half before he called the police. The police went there, found nothing and then went away, so this was a complete shock to us." Mr. Parsons said the passerby who initially saw his sister has been left absolutely distraught by her death and has taken flowers to the place she was found last Sunday. He said, "The surprise for me was the police, because after looking at their statement there was no mention that they had got called out the previous evening. There was a woman on a bike in distress on Saturday evening, and then lo and behold on Sunday morning there was a woman dead lying in the cemetery alongside her bike. It is just absolutely awful and the whole family is in complete shock at the moment." Humberside police said it received a call at around 4:50 p.m. that a woman was in distress in Western Cemetery. 2 police officers were deployed to search the area, but left after being unable to find her. Ms. Parsons' body was then found following the morning. The force will now be investigated by the Independent Office for Police Conduct, IOPC, who will examine how police responded to the initial call. A spokesman for Humberside Police said, "A post-mortem has since been carried out, and the woman's death is not being treated as suspicious. We are linking the 2 calls together. We are now acting on behalf of HM Coroner to gather evidence on their behalf. We want to offer our condolences to the woman's family at this difficult time. We referred this to the IOPC as is standard procedure. This has been passed back to our professional standards department, who will conduct a full assessment and investigation."